The British royal family is no stranger to dramatic headlines, but every so often a story spreads so quickly that millions begin asking the same question before checking the facts. This week, social media exploded with claims that Princess Anne had personally removed Queen Camilla from the guest list for the latest Sovereign's Parade, triggering speculation of a deepening divide inside the monarchy. But what really happened? Was Queen Camilla excluded from one of Britain's most prestigious military ceremonies? Did Princess Anne exercise authority to block the Queen's attendance? Or is this another example of online rumors racing far ahead of reality? To understand why these claims have captured so much attention, it's important to look at how royal military events are actually organized and what roles different members of the royal family play. The Sovereign's Parade at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst is one of the most significant ceremonial events in the United Kingdom. It marks the graduation of officer cadets after months of demanding military training and has long been attended by senior members of the royal family. The parade symbolizes leadership, duty, and service, values that have been closely associated with Princess Anne throughout her life. As the Princess Royal, Anne has earned enormous respect for her dedication to public service. She consistently carries out hundreds of engagements each year and is widely regarded as one of the hardest working members of the monarchy. Her long-standing connection with Britain's armed forces has only strengthened that reputation, and has served as colonel or patron of numerous military organizations and regularly attends military ceremonies across the United Kingdom. Her practical, no-nonsense approach has made her especially popular among serving personnel and veterans alike. Because of this, whenever Anne appears at a military event, public interest naturally increases. However, it is equally important to understand that attendance at royal events is not simply determined by one family member making personal decisions. Major ceremonial events are carefully planned through Buckingham Palace, the royal household, military officials, and government departments where appropriate. Guest lists are coordinated according to official responsibilities, scheduling, security considerations, and the nature of the event itself. There is no evidence that Princess Anne independently controls invitations to the Sovereign's Parade or has the authority to remove another senior royal from attendance. That hasn't stopped speculation. The rumors gained momentum after online posts claimed Camilla's absence, or supposed absence, was evidence of growing tensions between the Queen and Princess Anne. Such stories often rely on long-standing public fascination with reports that Anne and Camilla were never especially close before Camilla married King Charles. Historians have noted that Anne and Camilla knew each other decades before Charles and Camilla eventually married. Because they moved within similar social circles, their paths crossed many times. This history has fueled countless media stories over the years, although much of the speculation has remained exactly that, speculation. Since Charles became king and Camilla became queen, both women have continued carrying out official duties in support of the crown. Public appearances have shown them participating professionally in major royal occasions, even if commentators continue to analyze every interaction for hidden meaning. Royal experts have repeatedly pointed out that personal warmth and professional cooperation are not necessarily the same thing. Members of the royal family often perform constitutional and ceremonial roles regardless of personal friendships. Princess Anne, in particular, has developed a reputation for focusing almost entirely on duty rather than palace politics. Former palace staff and royal commentators frequently describe her as someone who values efficiency, preparation, and commitment above publicity. That image has remained remarkably consistent for decades. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla has gradually seen public acceptance improve following years of criticism during the 1990s and early 2000s. Her work supporting literacy charities, domestic violence initiatives, and osteoporosis awareness has helped reshape public perceptions over time. Today, both Anne and Camilla occupy important positions within the working royal family. That makes claims of dramatic confrontations especially attractive to online audiences. But attractive headlines do not automatically become true. One reason these rumors spread so easily is because the royal family rarely comments on every false report circulating online. Instead, Buckingham Palace generally allows official engagements and public schedules to speak for themselves. This silence often leaves room for speculation, particularly when a royal is absent from a particular engagement for perfectly ordinary scheduling reasons. Another factor is the growing popularity of social media accounts that present unverified claims using urgent language such as breaking, just announced, or royal bombshell. These posts frequently accumulate millions of views before professional journalists have an opportunity to verify the information. As a result, many readers assume the claims must be accurate simply because they appear repeatedly across multiple platforms. In reality, repetition is not evidence. Reliable reporting depends on official announcements, confirmed schedules, eyewitness accounts, and reputable news organizations. When examining the specific claim that Princess Anne removed Queen Camilla from a sovereign's parade guest list, no official statement from Buckingham Palace, the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, or credible British news outlets has confirmed such an event. That absence of evidence is significant. If a senior royal had truly been excluded from a major state or military ceremony under controversial circumstances, it would almost certainly generate extensive reporting across Britain's leading national media. Instead, the discussion has largely remained confined to rumor-driven social media posts and sensational online commentary. Even so, the public fascination says something important about today's monarchy. Every appearance or absence by senior royals is now examined in extraordinary detail. Simple scheduling decisions can quickly become interpreted as signs of personal conflict, constitutional disagreement, or family drama. For Princess Anne, whose reputation has been built on discipline and quiet service, that intense scrutiny represents a sharp contrast to the practical approach she has maintained throughout her decades of royal duty. And for Queen Camilla, every public engagement continues to be viewed through the lens of the monarchy's changing image following the accession of King Charles III. So, did Princess Anne really shock everyone by removing Camilla from the sovereign's parade guest list this week? Based on all currently available credible information, the answer is no. There is no verified evidence that such a decision occurred, nor is there evidence that Princess Anne holds unilateral authority to make such a move. What remains is a reminder of how quickly dramatic royal rumors can spread and why separating verified facts from viral speculation has become more important than ever. Ultimately, stories like this demonstrate how easily public curiosity about the royal family can turn into viral speculation. Princess Anne's reputation as a straightforward and highly respected working royal, combined with Queen Camilla's prominent public role, makes any rumor involving the two especially likely to attract attention. In reality, the organization of major royal events, such as the Sovereign's Parade, is a collaborative process involving Buckingham Palace officials, military representatives, and event planners. Attendance is determined by official duties, scheduling, and other logistical considerations, not by one senior royal personally deciding who may or may not attend. Throughout King Charles III's reign, both Princess Anne and Queen Camilla have continued to carry out important public engagements in support of the monarchy. While commentators often speculate about personal dynamics within the royal family, there is no verified evidence that Princess Anne removed Queen Camilla from any sovereign's parade guest list or that such a confrontation took place. The enduring appeal of these stories reflects the public's fascination with royal life. Every appearance, every absence, and every official engagement can spark widespread discussion. Yet, distinguishing between verified reporting and social media rumors is essential for understanding what is actually happening behind palace walls.